my name is Emily Briscoe, and this is my persuasion speech on why safe abortion should be legal. An abortion is a controversial topic that goes back hundreds of years. An abortion is a medical or surgical procedure that purposely ends a pregnancy before the fetus is born. A medical procedure is a non-surgical procedure that can be done within the first 9 weeks of the pregnancy and is done by taking a pill. Anything after the 9 weeks must be done by a surgical procedure that is one of the easiest surgeries and is done by suctioning the tissues from a female's uterus. Many states and countries have different laws that they follow and their own policies on abortions, and abortions are not always an option for women who need them. There have been court cases dealing with women's rights, protests, and movements on the topic of abortion. Everyone has their own views and reasonings behind whether they are pro-life or pro-choice. In 1973, the court case Roe v. Wade was taken to the Supreme Court, where it was ruled that it is a constitutional right for a woman to be able to have an abortion up until the end of the first trimester of her pregnancy, which is 12 weeks. Anything after that could be decided by state laws depending on how it would affect the woman's health. The authors from Gale, an educational publishing company, say the issue of abortion remains highly controversial. The state legislatures have enacted laws to restrict and regulate access to the procedure. Several of these laws have been challenged in federal courts, with some laws such as denial of state funds for the procedure being upheld. Abortions are a common procedure in the United States and were not restricted until 1821 when Connecticut passed the first anti-abortion law. That is until Roe v. Wade case legalized abortions in all 50 states. There are people who disagree with abortions due to their religion and other factors which would be seeing it as a crime or inhumane. These people are considered to be followers of the pro-life movement. The pro-life movement is an anti-abortion movement that people support when they believe conception starts at the human's life and that they have a right to life. Many different factors play roles into why some women decide to have an abortion. Lawrence B. Feiner shares some of those reasons in an article that even shows percentages of women who have the same types of reasoning. Feiner states, the reason most frequently cited were that having a child would interfere with a woman's education, work, or ability to care for dependents, and that was 74%. That she could not afford a baby right now, 73% of women said that, and that she did not want to be a single mother or was having relationship problems, and that affected 48% of the women. Some other reasons that were listed in the article are simply not ready to have a child or influenced by their partner or family member to have an abortion. So many people argue that people know how babies are made and the actions have consequences, and while this is a true statement, there are circumstances that prevent a woman from wanting to continue a pregnancy. Almost 3 million women experience rape-related pregnancy. This can cause trauma for some people, and with abortion being banned in so many states, it makes it hard for women who are put in these situations. Abortions are a safe way of terminating a pregnancy that are unexpected or unplanned. The Lancet, which is an author of the article, "We must support all women in the fight for abortion," tells us why they think we need to protect safe abortions. The author claims abortion is a settled, inviolable right that is central to achieving not only reproductive health goals, but women's freedom over their bodies. It is the utmost important that medical organizations, journals, NGOs, and advocates come together and condemn the rolling back of abortion laws and the campaign the rights to be respected. The author feels it is a woman's right to be able to decide if they want to have an abortion or not. Different states have their own laws on abortions. For instance, South Carolina allows abortions, but it is severely restricted. With abortion becoming harder to access, some people think it will decrease the need for abortions. This can lead to self-induced abortions, which can be both harmful to the fetus and the pregnant woman. Unsafe abortions are mainly affecting women in less developed countries such as South Africa and Asia. Some people believe that abortions can cause long-term side effects that come after abortion and think that it can lead to depression and suicide. Abortion laws are going to become even more strict with the years to come. Thankfully, nowhere in the United States have completely banned abortion, but so far 13 states have high restrictions on them. It seems unconstitutional for a state to decide on what a woman should do with her body and what she cannot do. Thankfully, there have been court cases that keep getting brought up when the idea of abortions are being considered getting banned. Abortions may seem inhumane to some people, but to the woman who must go through having one, it may be their only option at the time and circumstance. Abortions are one of the easiest procedures to have done depending on where they are done and proven to be safe. Thank you.